Hi everyone, it's V with Bees and Everything. Knowing the development time of each bee cast is a great tool for me as a beekeeper. It's known as bee math, my favorite kind of math. Bee math comes in handy during beehive inspections. It helps me read the frames and lets me know the time frame of the bee development. Number one goal during a beehive inspection is to make sure the queen is alive. And a lot of times it's easier to find the brood than the queen. If I'm finding eggs, that means the queen was there within the last 3 days and I don't have to look for her. I do not buy queens. I let my bees make their own, and this is when the bee math really comes in handy. I know that queen cell gets capped on day 8, so when I find a capped queen cell, I know it's at least 8 days old. So I will then go back in 7 to 8 days to check on her and see if she has emerged. Now I know she will take 5 to 6 days to mature and be able to mate. She will then start taking her mating flights. I'm counting 4 days for the mating flights. It really depends on the weather. Mating flights usually take place in the afternoon on a warm, dry, and calm day. If it's cold and rainy, they will get delayed. I try not to disturb the hive during this time because the bees will be fanning outside their pheromone to make it easier for the queen to find her way back to the hive. If the mating is a success and the queen returns to the hive, she will now take 2 to 3 days before she starts laying eggs. And that's when I will go and check for eggs or larvae and know that she made it. If I'm not finding eggs or larvae and the weather was bad, I will give a couple more days. If there are still no signs of new brood, that means that the queen didn't make it from her mating flights, and I will put in a frame with brood from another hive. The whole process from queen egg to queen laying new brood takes 30 days, so that's a long time for the beehive to be without new brood, considering that worker bees only live for 30 days during this warm season. So I have to make sure that this frame has some eggs so they can make a new queen out of those, and also larvae and capped brood so they have enough numbers to keep the hive going. I painted this chalkboard on a wall in my bee storage room, and I make notes about all the splits and swarms and the time frames of the queens, and this really helps me stay on top of it. I hope this is helpful. Happy beekeeping!